All right, guys, so we're going to be talking about how to make money online so you can travel the world. This is very important. When I first got started in my entrepreneur journey, I wish someone could have made this video because what I did, silly me, was I've listened to the people that told me if you want to travel, because that was always my main goal was traveling. If you want to travel, then you have to start a business, right? This is common sense. Oh, you have to start a business. So guess what I did? I started a service-based business. But then when I went and I started to travel, what I would notice is that I would start to get phone calls. People will call me, my clients, they'll be telling me, Danny, where are you at? And I'll be like, oh, well, I'm on vacation. They'll be like, well, I need this specific problem to be solved. Where are you? Like, when are you coming back? Phone will be blowing up. Phone will be blowing up. I didn't enjoy my vacations because I knew that at first I was missing out on money, which sucked, right? I was like, damn, I'm missing out on thousands of dollars being here on this vacation. It makes the vacation worse. Number two, those phone calls and letting my clients down. You start to lose clients if you're not answering your calls, right? So I'm over here on a boat in Colombia having the time of my life. And then when I finally get the opportunity to check my phone, there's boom, 10 missed calls, clients upset, sending me text messages. Where are you at? You don't want to be in this situation. So that's why it's important for you to sell a digital product. Digital product is where it's at. And this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly step by step on how to sell a digital product. Now, before you start running around trying to sell a digital product, there's a couple of things that you need to know. Number one, you need to pick a product that you are semi interested in or passionate in. You need to pick one that you're interested or passionate in, because if not, this isn't going to work. All right. Number two, you need to pick a product that's going to sell. You can fall in love with you can love sheep, right? Like the little animal sheep. You can love sheep so much, but if you can't make money from it, if no one cares about it, if you put out an offer and no one wants to buy it, then I'm sorry, that's not a good niche to pick. That's not a good product to sell. And next, you have to pick something that is already selling. It has to be already selling. I know that most of us have been brainwashed since we were kids, that you need to start the next Uber. Like, oh, I need to start the next Uber. I need to start the next Facebook. That's how I'm gonna be making all this money. That is incorrect. When it comes to the digital marketing space, selling digital products, you need to be selling something that already exists. Don't reinvent the wheel. You're gonna make it harder for yourself. Because like I said, what I'm gonna be teaching you guys is how to sell a digital product quickly. That's gonna be in at least 7 days, right? You can get started. You can start getting sales by the end of the day if you take this advice. So number one, like I was saying, you need to sell a product that you are passionate about. See, the biggest problem with me when I first got started selling digital products is I picked a product that I wasn't passionate about. So the product that I picked was State Funds. Now, let me give you a quick overview of what State Funds is. State Funds is, let's say you have a Chase account that you never used. Chase is going to try to contact you and say, hey, let's say you have $100 in that account. They're going to be like, hey, you have $100 in this account and your account has been inactive for a long period of time. Like, if you don't use your account, then we're going to close your account. You never use your account. You never answer them back. And so they close their account and they'll send your money over to the the state treasury's office. And when they send your money to the state treasury's office, your money's going to sit there because Chase can't collect that money. They have to send that over to the treasury's office. It's going to sit there until you collect it. And so what State Funds does is, if let's say I'm a state fund investigator, I'll look up your name and I'll see that you're owed $100. I'll call you and I'll tell you like, hey, you're owed $100. And my job is to help you retrieve these funds. The only thing that I ask is I get a 10% commission from that product. Right? So if you have $100, you'll get $90, I get $10. So that's essentially what State Funds is. Now, the problem with it was the fact that State Funds is different in every single state. And so I did pick a product that first that people wanted, right? And I picked a product that was already selling. Someone else was already selling PDFs and ebooks and courses about this. So I knew that this product would sell, but I picked one that was bad because I wasn't interested in it. So then people would come, I would send out marketing. People would comment and call me, message me, whatever. And they'll ask me specific questions for their state. I knew a lot about California because that's where I'm from, but they will call from Missouri, they'll call from Florida, and I didn't know the state laws over there. I didn't know much. And to be honest, I didn't want to go learning all the state laws in all these different states. So I kind of like gave up because most of the clients would be coming from different states. And I was like, I was making money in the beginning, but in reality, I didn't care about it. And I knew that I wasn't going to be in this business for long. So I didn't have interest in it and I didn't have passion in it. So this is why you have to pick something that you're interested and passionate about. It's very important. This is a key. You cannot move away from this, because if you do, you are going to get started. You could make money in the beginning, but if there's not a little bit of passion in there, then eventually you're going to give up. So instead of trying to go uphill, instead of trying to push uphill and make money the hard way, push it downhill, go downhill and just go. And so you can make money easier. And so I picked a different product that I was interested in, right? If you guys know me online, I teach people how to sell watches online. This is another passion that I had that I'm very passionate about, and it's easier for me to teach. And so I started teaching people how to flip watches online. And that's when I noticed that it was 10 times easier to sell that product than it was to sell the State Fund products. So number one, of course, you have to have some type of passion in it. Number two, right? It has to be something that can sell, okay? Now, this is another product. This is another thing that I had trouble in as well. So let me give you an example. I picked a different product. I was like, all right, let me go ahead and start a different product. And what I did is, instead of testing the market and seeing if people were interested in the product, what I did is I created the webinar. I created the landing page. It took me a month and a half to create the landing page, to create the auto response. I did everything. I did the whole back end. And I was like, all right, perfect. It's perfect. It's time to launch the product. And I launched the product. And guess what happened? No one was buying it. And I was like, why isn't anyone buying this product? And that's when I realized that no one cared about the product. So if step one, you have to pick something that you're passionate about and something that you're interested in. And step two, you have to pick something that people are interested in, because if no one's interested in it, you love sheep, but no one cares about sheep. You're teaching people all about different type of sheep and no one cares about it, then you're not going to be selling any digital products, okay? And number three, this is important as well. You have to pick something that is already selling. Do not try to reinvent the wheel. So what I would recommend is, first, make a list of niches that you like. It could be anything. Just do a goal of writing 20 things that you're passionate about. Write them all down. Next, what you want to do is try to see if someone is already selling a digital product in one of those niches, okay? After you go ahead and do that, as soon as you find one, you're like, oh, look, it looks like someone is selling this product, how to snowboard one-on-one, right? It could be anything. It could be snowboarding, it could be cooking, it could be kids, whatever. But your main objective is to find out or find someone that's already selling a product that's similar to that. And as soon as you find that person that's selling a product similar to that, and if you see if they are making money in that product, then you're good to go. Now you have a key product. So if you have those three things, right? First, number one, you have to be passionate about it. Number two, you have to figure out if people are interested in that offer. And I'm gonna be going more into detail about number two in different videos. I'm gonna be going more into detail with all these other steps in different videos. So make sure if you're finding value into this video, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel, because I'm gonna be going more in detail so you can learn how to make money today by the end of the day, because I'm gonna be teaching you guys the gems. And number three, like I said, it has to be someone already has to be selling the product that you want to sell, okay? Someone already has to, right? You have to find someone else that already has their landing page, already has the product, already has everything. And as soon as you see that this other person is selling that product, now you know that there is an interest. Now you know that you can sell it. And what you can do is you can copy the other person's. You don't have to copy and paste it straight up. But what I like to do is, what I always like to tell people is, what you should do is, if you see someone else selling a product that you are interested in, copy it or copy the outline and make it at least 10% better than their content is, right? Try to add your own flair. Try to add, if they make the videos and it's boring, try to add a little bit more personality. If they make the video and the production is low quality, add a little bit better production. If the voice quality isn't as good, add better voice or audio quality. So try to make the course 10% better. And if you can make the course 10% better, that puts you at an advantage of selling that program. Okay, so those are the 3 steps that you need to do. Let me know in the comments if you found this useful, and make sure to subscribe because I'm gonna be dropping more videos about this on how to make money online so you can travel the world. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it. And make sure to subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Peace.